Hey YouTube, namaste and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well and having a lovely day. And we are on the summer, why do I keep on saying summer? It's this beautiful sun that's out, mind. It has been absolutely beautiful today. On the holidays for the children, I hope you're doing well. I have had a lovely week. And it's crazy because I'm still pinching myself. I'm like, what's going to go wrong? Normally every holidays, guys, whether it be Christmas, summer, whatever, my house is normally crazy. It's normally for the kids. It's normally messy. But this time, I don't know, the universe has gifted me with really quiet kids. So I've done lots of cleansing, lots of cleaning, which always makes me feel like a divine feminine. And yeah, this video is about being a divine feminine and how we can take our power back just by being feminines, you know. I know that sounds a bit crazy and sometimes it gets you. Well, how can you be feminine? How can you feel sexy? How can you feel powerful while you're doing the dishes, or when you're washing the floors, or when you've got the kids upstairs and you can't get anywhere? But the power is in enjoying the very moment, you know, and no matter where that is and no matter where you are on your journey, it's about being in that present moment and taking the power from that present moment and working with it. Okay, that's how we manifest, and that is how we come out of the powerless feeling of, oh my god, this is every single day we're doing the same thing, you know. I have been there, like I said, I rewind a bit to what I said just now. Holidays are hard for me. Being a single mother, holidays are hard and it's constant. And I have not stopped cleaning, but just by dropping into the feminine energy inside of me and understanding that I am blessed to even just be doing this. I am blessed to be breathing. I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to have my babies. Then you take the monotonous away from it and you stop looking at your life as a chore and you start looking at it as a blessing. Okay, and as soon as you do that, and I'm sure my last video was about that, you take your power back. Okay, because I have been in a really powerless place, and I know I'm not the only feminine who have been there. You know, as we ascend and as we awaken, and the empaths of us out there are going to see a divide, are going to see a separation, are going to see you want to change your life. And unfortunately that's changing friendships sometimes, that's changing relationships, and that's even changing family members because you don't align with them people anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just everybody's consciousness grows and expands on their own exact time, in their own exact time, because it's their own unique journey. So when we do that and people fall away from us, or people start, sorry, my beeper is on and making a chicken curry. When people start falling away from us, or we start feeling isolated, it's very hard to keep your power and to keep your worth. So we automatically, especially as empaths and divine feminines who have been through journeys of narcissism and relationships of narcissism and narcissism in your childhood and things, we will be very self-conscious in these times because, like I said, we are stripping away illusions, we are stripping away old paradigms, stripping away old friendships, and that might set triggers off inside of you to think, oh my god, is it me? You know, shall I be like these other people, or shall I be like myself? And the more you become yourself, the more I don't know if anybody else has noticed on the ascension journey, but the more you become yourself, the more you cannot tolerate being around people who are not on your wavelength, you know. So you do become very isolated, and there's two ways to look at that isolation. This is exactly what I want to say. For me, it was very disempowering when everything happened to me. Everything fell apart, everybody left my life, and I felt like it was me. And I know I'm not the only one to have gone through this, but yeah, it was very disempowering. I literally, all my confidence went, all my intuition went, and I really started questioning myself. Okay, it's only in the silence that I did choose this year in 2022 to make a difference in my mindset, and to be okay with where I am, and to be okay with being alone, and to spend that alone time working on myself I've started courses, I've started yoga, and I've started a detox program, which has helped with my vibration, which is attracting like-minded people into my life. This is what I'm trying to say as far as changing our mindset. And I know it's so easy for somebody to say, oh, just, you know, get rid of them negative thoughts. It doesn't matter, just be yourself. And it's very hard and it's very lonely when you haven't got like-minded people around you. You do start doubting yourself, but this is where you take your power back. You've got two choices, okay? You can feel disempowered in them moments, and you can allow other people's judgments of the true authentic you, which is coming out of you no matter what, okay? At least you've got enough courage to follow that path, which a lot of people haven't. You know, you can look at it two ways. You can let the other people's opinions of you and the rejections and the letdowns and the like, you're weird, you're different things, get to you and disempower you, take your power away from you, because then people don't understand your level of consciousness. That does not mean your level of consciousness doesn't matter, okay? Because it totally does. It just means you're around the wrong type of people. As soon as you understand that and you find power in the silence and you start working on yourself and you start loving yourself and you start attracting other people to you, that is when you take your power back, okay? And the feminine that is inside of you, that has been dampened, that has been toned down, that has been, you know, when we go through awakenings as such, and we go through ascension and we do lose people, or people just don't resonate with us anymore, the universe will remove people who don't resonate with us, whether we like it or not, okay? It just has a funny way of disaligning us with not who we're not meant to be with, and aligning us then when we're right with the people that we are meant to be with. And in that process, it is scary. And I'm saying this because I've seen a lot of feminines out there going through the same as what I'm going through. But what keeps me together, I have got like 3, maybe 4 feminines in my life which I don't see, but are there in contact with me, and they have pulled me out of that, just like I pulled them out of that. And we kind of like understand that it's not where we are in the present moment, it's where we want to, who we want to become and where we want to be in the future. You know, that is what matters. And in this time of waiting, of pausing, of transition, we are going through a death and rebirth process, you know, with Pluto transiting in the exact same places where it was when America was born all them years ago. It is an actual death and rebirth. Pluto is the planet of transformation, okay? So every single part of our DNA, every single part of our existence so far is crumbling down, is dying, because a new you needs to be created, a new you needs to be born. And by you resisting that energy, okay, that is where we feel stuck and we stay in our comfort zones and we stay in that depression and, oh, just another day sitting here crying, just another day feeling powerless, just another day of not helping, just another day of not being my true authentic self, not going out and shining my light and being me. You know, it's an injustice to the world, and that's not why Spirit puts us through these situations. Spirit puts us through these situations so we can be devoted. Like I said in the, I don't know if you've watched it, Divine Feminine reading I done last night. If you haven't, go back and watch it. It's all about being devoted to our mission and being devoted to ourselves, okay? And everything that we go through, it's literally tests of our power, okay? We get our power taken away from us, so we learn to get strong and take that power back. And that is how we then get back in touch with our sacral chakra, back in touch with our solar plexus chakra, back in touch with our feminine energy of who we were before any of this kicked in, okay? It's all about deprogramming everything that you've been through to become everything that you're meant to be. And by doing that, you attract people who are meant to be in your life. Just because say for example you're in a place where nobody understands you, haven't got friends around you like you, that doesn't mean that you can't make them friends. I go back to the group that I've got, you know, two of the women, well, one woman I'm talking to and another lady, they're both in England, you know, never met them, but we resonate so much with each other. There is a massive world out there. Just because you're in one place and people don't understand you when you're in this one place does not mean that you're going to be here forever. Just spend this time to empower yourself, work on yourself. Knowledge is power, okay? Go back, do some home courses, learn about, maybe if you've got codependency like I have, go back and learn about that, learn about your wounds, learn about what you need to heal inside of you. Knowledge is power, and then slowly but surely you take your power back from the people that took it from you, and you become the divine feminine that you were always meant to be, okay? I'm going to go now, and I hope this helps anybody, any feminines out there that are feeling powerless because of circumstances or because they feel misunderstood. I've always said in my other videos, reach out to me if there is any feminines out there that are feeling alone on the ascension journey or just need any bit of advice. I'm always here to give any advice that I can. But yeah, my advice for today's energy feminines is taking our power back. And that, again, I go back to cleaning the house, I go back to looking after yourself, taking time for yourself, reading a book, researching. That is all power, that is all self-empowerment, and that is all going to set you free. I just seen 11:11, so that's my key from the angels to leave it at that. I hope you all have a beautiful day and the rest of the week too. Namaste.